Hi there, this is Oluseyi Kaladi and I'm coming with a new look. I decided to cut my locks off the other day and it feels a bit weird. I'm still getting used to the way I look again without the blonde locks. I'm probably going to go blonde again, I think, because I like the blonde. I think that it suited me. Let me just get comfortable. So today, this is the daily video diary for the Superstar Self-Love project, in which I'm interviewing 100 people, hearing about their self-love journey in their lives. And this isn't a project for people that are doing anything perfectly or think that they're experts in anything. Like, they can be experts in self-love or whatever area, but it's not just for experts, it's for just everyday real life people who are on a path seeking to deepen their relationship with themselves and are falling in love with themselves a little bit every day. At the moment I'm quite ill and I almost had to cancel the interview that I just did, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because it was freaking amazing. It was my friend Steffan, and he is a postdoc transgender man. He was born as a female, and in the interview he shares about how that was a big influence on him being able to love himself, or not, as the case may be, because he always knew that he was meant to be male, and because he didn't have any support, he didn't feel loved and nurtured and encouraged enough as in his childhood and growing up. That meant that he created all these walls and barriers to love around himself, and he didn't even realize that he didn't love himself. He just was always coming from a place of ego, and just he is so articulate. He's a creative filmmaker, and he makes films about subjects that are fairly controversial. He likes to talk about things that most people kind of almost shy away from. And I met him, he was running with one of his friends an event called Poetic Essence that a mutual friend of ours had invited me to. And so I met him and instantly kind of connected with him. And that was about 4 or 5 years ago now, I think. And he's an amazing filmmaker. There was actually a documentary made about him going to Jamaica and speaking to his family about being transgender. And I think I'll try and find a link to that documentary if it's anywhere online, and see if I can share it on the website when we make when the documentaries go live. It's really powerful, because in Jamaica there's so much homophobe and that kind of thing, that him going back and actually speaking openly about it with his family and friends was such a courageous move. And his level of confidence, like from when I met him till speaking to him today, like I don't speak to him regularly at all, but I just have so much respect for the journey that he's been on, for his level of self-awareness, of understanding that self-love is like the foundation upon which he's building his dreams, and the reason why he just knew on a radical level that he needed to live himself and be authentic, and regardless of what anyone else thought about what he was doing, going from female to male, that he just knew this was something that he had to do, otherwise he was going to be fundamentally not himself for the whole of his life. And one of the key messages that he shares in the interview is about Ubuntu. There are two key messages, I'd say. One is about Ubuntu, and Ubuntu is an African term that means we are, therefore I am. So it's about kind of like that, acknowledging that we are all part of a whole and that we are all connected in a spiritual way. And the second key thing that he talked about was being unapologetically you. And that is the message that he left, that we ended the interview with, is that when you love yourself, you are unapologetically yourself, inherently and fundamentally. And I feel so inspired. I feel so proud of him. I feel emotional. It's kind of like I've loved every single one of the interviews that I've done for completely different reasons. The messages that he brings through in this interview are groundbreaking and will change someone's life. I can guarantee that. Somebody out there is going to hear this interview and their life will be changed forever. So I just want to thank you once again, Steffan, for sharing your wisdom, your honesty, your emotions, your integrity, your authenticity, your understanding of Ubuntu, and for sharing that ideology that to love thyself is to be unapologetically you. So I just can't wait to bring this interview out to the world. I'm still working on the website. I'm still editing. Have been really ill and so I'm just doing my best to get these things out there. I need help. I need funding for the website and things. So again, that's other things that I'm looking into, is finding an angel to support me financially. And so if you want to get involved with the project, then please direct message me via Facebook, Oluseyi Kolade. That's my personal page, not my my author page, because I don't really check that account anymore. Just get in touch. I'll leave links to the Facebook group down below. And this project's really just amazing. So check it out. Hopefully the first podcasts are going to be ready to go live kind of at the end of November, and and the website. So just keep an eye on this YouTube page, because it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you, Steffan, for being involved with this project. Thank you.